Hi, my name is Kurt Crum. I'm with the Boise Police Department Crime Prevention Unit. Today we want to offer you some online shopping and internet safety tips. Certainly online shopping is very convenient, but there are some hazards that we need to avoid. Certainly one of the most important things to remember is to not respond to solicitations that come to you. Now certainly you may get advertisements on your computer. You might even get them over the phone for purchases using your credit cards. We suggest that you actually contact those reputable dealers, those reputable businesses, if you are interested in their product. But certainly don't respond to solicitations that you didn't request. And something to remember, if you're going to make a very large purchase on your credit card, certainly alert your credit card ahead of time, but also, again, make sure you contact that company that you're making that purchase from. You don't want to trust solicitations coming to you when those deals that are just too good to be true, because commonly those turn out to be scams, and even though it looks like a legitimate website, a solicitation that came to you in the form of an email that you then clicked on that link, although it looks legitimate, it's very easy for people to mask that. So again, make sure you contact them. If you get an offer, it's a great offer, something you're interested in, what I would do is click out of that website, click out of that email, go directly online to that store's website so that you make sure everything matches up. And you'll know very quickly if that offer isn't there that you were probably a victim of what we call phishing, where people will send out mass emails to people just hoping that several will click on that link, and they can also download viruses on your computer as well. So certainly, don't ever trust that. Always click out and then go to that website directly. And generally, if you make a purchase online, as you click through the process, it's going to ask you for your credit card number. It'll ask for the security code on that credit card number. It'll ask for the expiration date and your name, and all of those have to match up. And there are other indicators that they use, such as your zip code, also has to match up on that purchase. And if they ask anything more than that, if they ask for other relevant banking information, maybe ask for your checking account number even though you're not writing a check, if they go beyond just the information for that credit card, if they ask for your bank or your checking account information, understand that once they've got you hooked, some people just don't understand that they do not need that information. So don't give them anything more than what they would need to make that credit card transaction. And if those things start popping up as you go, again, that's a pretty good red flag that you really want to get out of that transaction, cancel it altogether. Set up alerts with your credit card company so that if you're out shopping, there are certain parameters that they use and certain normal types of business that you do. You can set up alerts so that if something happens, either a dollar amount much larger than a normal purchase, or your card is being used out of the area, that they will alert you immediately, either by phone or text, to tell you that that's happening. And the other thing we suggest people do is if you are going on a trip, if you're leaving the country or to another part of the country, you can contact your credit card company and advise them of that, so that when these anomalies come up, a charge comes up that's 3,000 miles from your home, that they've already talked to you, they have that information. So again, it's good to communicate with your credit card companies. Look at your statements closely when they come in. Make sure that everything on there is exactly the way it should be. And don't discount small charges on your credit card. Many times people that will gain access to your credit card information will make small purchases. The reason they do that is to test it, to see if that card's valid and to make sure they can make charges. What they will then generally do is escalate those charges over a period of time, again, hoping that you're not looking close. So make sure you look at every charge on that credit card statement. So to summarize, just remember, the most important thing you can do to protect your credit card information is for you to go to them. Don't respond to anybody coming to you. Don't respond to phishing ads. Don't respond to any links to an ad or an offer that's just too good to be true, because we unfortunately know all too well that most of the time when you get that pop-up ad and it is just too good to be true, that you may be the victim of identity theft. So again, when you're in doubt, completely click out of those type of links, start over. Go directly to that store's website, and then you start the process, make sure everything lines up. And again, if anywhere in the process you're uncomfortable with it, trust your instincts and move on to something else.